Hello everyone, welcome back to Mrs. Joy Food Channel. I hope everyone is doing well today. In today's recipe, I'm going to show you how to make a very easy but tasty Ghana style cow foot stew with some vegetable. In this recipe, I'm going to list the ingredients as I cook. So if you want to know how to make this very tasty Ghana style cow foot stew that you can enjoy with yam, with rice, anything you like, please watch this video and I'll see you later. Let's get started. My dear friends, to prepare this stew you need cow foot that you can get from your butcher. So maybe you know or you don't know, but cow foot takes a long time to cook. It takes about 45 minutes to 1 hour because it is very hard. So if you've never seen cow foot before, this is the one I am showing you here on close up. Alright my dear friends, it is now time to cook our cow foot. So I blended one medium-sized onion with a big chunk of ginger, 4 garlic cloves, and 1 Scotch bonnet pepper. So I added about 1 liter of water and then I blended it. And this is what you see me pouring on the meat. Okay, so this is all you need. And then for the seasoning, just before I boil it, I used 1 Maggi cube, I used a bit of salt, and that's it. This is all I used. So now I'm going to let it cook for about 1 hour. So now we are going to prepare our stew. So in a pan, add some oil. You can add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. Let it heat up. When you think the oil is hot enough, you can add in 2 chopped medium-sized onions. If you like the taste of onions, you can even add 3 onions. Now stir it and leave it to saute for about 3 minutes on a medium heat. For this recipe, I am going to use tomato puree mixed with a garlic. Depending on where you are, you might not get this one, but do not worry. You can also prepare this stew with the normal tomato puree or even tomato paste if you prefer. And I think tomato paste is sweeter. Alright guys, so once you have added the full tube of tomato puree, please stir it and leave it to cook on a medium to low heat for just about 3 to 4 minutes. And that's it. Well, in the next step, we are going to add our seasoning. So for this stew, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of hot curry and 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. You can now stir it and leave it to cook for about 3 minutes. Alright my dear friends, so now in our blender we are going to add our peeled tomatoes. So I am going to use 3 cans of peeled tomato. Please feel free to use fresh tomatoes if you like, but you know me, I like quick things. So I'm adding 3 peeled tomatoes. And then I'm going to add 1 onion and also going to add about 4 Scotch bonnet peppers. For this recipe, I am going to use ginger paste and I am going to add about 2 tablespoons. And of course, as I always say, if you want to use a fresh one, please go ahead and use it. I am also using garlic paste this time, so I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of garlic paste, and again use the fresh ones if you like. Now cover it and blend it until it is very smooth. Alright friends, we are going to pour our tomato and pepper mixture to it. Now stir it gently and leave it to cook on a medium heat for about 20 minutes. And please do not forget to cover your stew or you might get burned. Alright, my dear friend, so here I have got my cold food and it is nice and soft and it smells so good. And I also kept my stock because I am going to use it in my stew. So here I am adding my cold foods to the stew together with the stock. Never throw away your stock because it gives it a very nice taste. And by the way, for my goat lovers, you can also prepare this recipe with goat food. Yes, with goat food. It is also awesome with it. Now stir it and leave it to cook for about 10 minutes covered. Okay friends, so I am going to use the orange and yellow pepper for this stew. I am also going to add some scallions or salad onions to it. Alright, I have cut everything and I am adding it to my stew. And of course, if you want to add the green one, please go ahead and use it. But I usually prefer the yellow one and orange one because they are sweeter. I am a sweet tooth. And then I have chopped my salad onion very small and I added it to my stew. Right, now I am going to add one Maggi cube to it, and I am also going to add some salt to it, about half a teaspoon, and about half a teaspoon of curry, which is hot curry, by the way. Okay, now I am going to gently stir everything. Oh, and by the way, I did not use any carrots in this stew, but please feel free to add carrots if you prefer. And then I am going to add a little bit of nutmeg. Yes, do not be surprised. I'm adding a bit of nutmeg to the stew and it's fantastic. And then please leave it to cook for another 20 minutes on the lower heat possible, please. And your cow food stew will be ready when it looks like this. Okay, when the oil comes on top like this. And this is a perfect Ghana style cow food stew. And guys, I promise you, your house will be smelling awesome, and even your neighbor will come and knock on your door and ask you what you are preparing. Okay, so this is it. You can enjoy this stew with boiled yam, boiled plantain, with basmati rice or perfumed rice. So thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye, take care.